everyone, Lisa from Epic Yarn Gems. Today I am going to be showing you a new stitch. This stitch is called the V-stitch, and once you get going, pretty simple. If you know how to do double crochets and you know how to do change, you're all set. So let's get started. We are going to start our swatch with a chain. We start with a slip knot, so do that, whatever works best for you. And when you are working with a V-stitch, you are going to work in chains of 3 plus 1. So we're going to make sure that we always do multiples of 3, and then when we get done with that 3, we want to make sure that we add 1. So that is going to be how you're going to start this. This is not done in a round, this swatch. This is just back and forth rows. And as we finish up this row, we are going to go in to the 4th chain from the hook. So once you have your chain, what we're going to do is we are going to count back 4 chains from where our hook is. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are going to do a double crochet in that chain. Now, those chains that you just skipped are actually going to be the first leg of your V and a chain 1. That double crochet you just did, that is going to be the other side of the V. Next we're going to do is skip 2 chains, and we're going to do a double crochet into that very next chain. This is the first leg of your second V. Then you will do a chain 1, and after your chain 1, you're going to do another double crochet, and you're going to go right into that same chain that you did the first double crochet. This is the second leg of your second V. And that is the repeat pattern all the way across. So there is, you can start to see the V. You're going to skip the next 2 chains, double crochet in the next, do a chain 1 after your double crochet, and then you're going to do your second double crochet in that exact same chain. So we are just making V's all the way across. And as you continue to do this, there's no special trick at the end of your row. You are just going to finish your V like you normally would, and that will be the end of your first row. So the big trick to make these V's is to do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch, which is going to make just one of those perfect looking V's. I'm just doing this with 4 medium weight yarn. I'm sure different yarns will have different looks, but for this example I'm just using a 4 medium weight. And as we complete that, you can see you have the row of V's. They look a little squishy, but if you stretch them out a little bit, you can really see the V's. And then in the second row, we're going to do a chain 3, and we're going to turn. That first chain 3 is going to count as your first leg of your first V. And we're going to go into the chain 1 spaces. And you can see the chain 1s, they make that little opening. Now where you connected, there's another open space. That isn't the chain 1. So make sure you go into that chain 1 and you are going to do a double crochet in there. Then we are going to go into the next chain 1 space. Not that big space down there below, but the next chain 1 space. And we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1. Then we are going to do another double crochet in that same chain 1 opening. And this is going to make your next V. And as you can see, what we're doing is we just keep going back into those chain 1 spaces with double crochet, chain 1. You're probably getting tired of hearing me repeat this, but that is the entire pattern for your V stitch. You are going to, all the next of the rows, you are going to go into that opening made by that chain 1 space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same area, continually making those V's. And to be very honest, that is it. It makes a really cool looking pattern. It is holey, as you can see. It's not a tight uh, knit or tight, I guess knit would be the best way to say it, even though we're crocheting. Um, Stitch. It does make holes, so if you're looking for a pattern that doesn't make holes, this would not be the pattern I would recommend for you. And then at the end of the row, you are going to finish just, that other half of your V. You're going to do a chain 3, turn your work, and go back into that chain 1 space with a double crochet. And you can see they're starting to form up a little bit more here. You know what might be cool is like if you did every other row a different color, then you could see the V's as they stack upon each other more. But with one color, you can see it, but it might be cool to, change colors each row or every other row. And I think that's about it for me today. I want to thank you for spending some time with me and learning this new stitch. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and post any pictures of things that you may be working on. I always love to see those. And as I end my videos, as always, peace, love, and happiness to you all. And please stay safe out there. Take care.